In 1932, amidst Japan's occupation of Manchuria, a covert biological warfare unit was established under General Shiro Ishii. Disguised as the Epidemic Prevention Department, Unit 731's Harbin facility became a hub for inhuman experiments. Prisoners were referred to as logs, dehumanizing language that enabled atrocities. This marked the beginning of state-sanctioned crimes against humanity under the guise of scientific progress. Unit 731's laboratories were equipped with state-of-the-art medical equipment, masking the brutality within. Prisoners endured vivisections without anesthesia, frostbite experiments in Manchuria's harsh winters, and deliberate infections with plague and cholera. Detailed records show temperatures at which limbs froze and precise incubation periods for pathogens, all documented with cold clinical precision that concealed the screams behind the data. Chinese, Korean, and Russian civilians were systematically abducted or arrested as bandits to become test subjects. Prisoners were given numbers instead of names, housed in cramped cells, and subjected to nutritional deprivation studies before experimentation. Internal documents reveal calculated cruelty. Maruta number 327 survived 18 days after gangrene injection, reducing human suffering to laboratory metrics. By 1940, Unit 731 had developed plague-infected fleas as biological weapons. Field tests in Chinese villages caused outbreaks killing thousands. Aerial bombs designed to disperse pathogens were tested on prisoners tied to stakes. Internal memos boasted of successful contamination rates while omitting civilian casualties. This marked one of history's first systematic deployments of germ warfare. In August 1945, as Soviet forces advanced, Unit 731 received orders to eliminate all evidence. Prisoners were executed, facilities dynamited, and documents burned. Survivors describe mass graves hastily dug by terrified prisoners. Only through smuggled documents and survivor testimonies would the truth later emerge, but key perpetrators were already negotiating immunity. After Japan's surrender, U.S. occupation forces secretly granted Unit 731 scientists immunity from prosecution in exchange for their research data. Cold War priorities outweighed justice as biological warfare knowledge became valuable. General Ishii and his team avoided the Tokyo trials, with many continuing careers in medicine and academia, their pasts erased from official records. In the 1980s, construction near Harbin uncovered mass graves containing remains with surgical markings. Forensic analysis matched injuries to Unit 731's described experiments. Japanese historians discovered hidden archives confirming the unit's scope. These findings forced a reluctant acknowledgement from Tokyo, though full disclosure remains elusive even today. Aged survivors came forward with harrowing testimonies. Men describing forced frostbite experiments, women recounting sterilization procedures. Former guards confessed to participating in vivisections. Their accounts matched excavated evidence, creating an irrefutable record. Yet Japanese courts repeatedly dismissed compensation claims, citing statutes of limitations and state immunity legal doctrines. Modern Japanese textbooks minimize or omit Unit 731's crimes, referring vaguely to controversial wartime medical units. Right-wing groups lobby against memorials, claiming accounts are exaggerated. This contrasts starkly with Chinese and Korean education, emphasizing the atrocities. The historical dispute continues poisoning diplomatic relations decades later. In 2023, the UN Human Rights Council condemned Japan's historical revisionism regarding wartime crimes. Survivors' descendants continue legal battles for recognition and reparations. Unit 731's story remains a cautionary tale. When science serves militarism without ethics, and when nations prioritize expediency over accountability, the shadows of past atrocities linger indefinitely in our collective memory.